Guys, I found a crazy one today. I'm down in Florida. We're gonna be cutting some wild grass here. If you didn't know, I'm doing some collab videos with Bladez. He's got a really crazy one coming up this week, so be sure to check that out. You know, it's one that we did with him. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's the worst of the worst area around here? Like, where's the area that I gotta worry about getting shot?
Oh, that's Avenue D here.
Avenue D, the worst of the worst?
Yep. Avenue D and 17th Street.
All right, man, Avenue D and 17th Street.
Yeah.
Avenue D and 17th Street. Let's go see what we can find in that area. There's some tall stuff, but it's just open nonsense. Can't do that, that's not really helping anybody. Maybe. I want to do something fun, something cool. Let's see if we can do a couple of them. There's one right here. Not this one either. Man, I gotta go back. That backyard's nuts. Hey man, I make YouTube videos and I cut lawns completely free. I saw your backyard's a little overgrown. I'd love to cut it. Would you be okay with that?
Yeah, sure. I'll do something cool with that. Thanks.
All right, man. Thank you. All right, cool. So he talked to me over the camera on the house, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut the yard. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. All right, it was so worth it coming back and knocking on this one, because look at this. Like my buddy Al says, it's a good old mullet yard. Short in the front, long in the back. And boy, is it long. Some of this stuff, the seed pods are well over head height. Now, don't get me wrong. I know you guys think I'm tall on the camera. I'm really like 5'2". No, I'm kidding. I'm like 5'6" to 8". Who knows? Depends on the day and how good my back feels. But on this one, I don't think my back will feel too bad after this, considering the one I did with Al the other day. All right, now that one was fun. You'll have to check that out. That's coming out on his channel on Tuesday. But today, we're gonna cut this grass. Then I'm gonna be off to the next one to see if I can find some more. We are in the craziest, sketchiest parts of Fort Pierce that I could find. I stopped and asked somebody and said, hey, what's the worst of the worst areas of Fort Pierce that I can be in? And he said, this is the place you wanna be. So that's where I drove. I figured in the worst areas, that's probably the place where people need the most help. And it's not that people are too lazy. It's just, and sometimes people need a hand up. Sometimes just life gets hectic, man. I'm a lawn guy and my backyards look like this before, okay? Don't judge me. It happens. Stuff happens. People get sick. People work. You know what I mean? All right. Enough said, let's go ahead and get to it. All right, the whole time I was mowing the lawn, I was trying to figure out what am I gonna do with this crazy nonsense over here. So we got like metal here, and the grass is growing through it, which, you know, anything about grass growing through stuff and trying to move it, it's almost impossible. And then we got like metal and cinder blocks and old wood and lumber and trash and tires. Yeah, look, there's more brush piled up here. And then I was thinking about cutting these trees, but then they got trash and limbs and stuff just piled up here, and it looks like that's the church's property over there. It looks like they're dumping it here on that property. Anyway, so all that said, this is rattlesnake country, and I think what I'm gonna do is just smack down the grass the best I can, weed eat the front, make it look good, make the front look as good as possible, get this as good as I can, but this is just gonna overgrow unless I keep spraying it with chemical or something. So I think that's the best approach on this one. I'm out of my element. This is a new area. Maybe if I was at home, I'd drag it out. I don't know. At home, I don't have to worry about rattlesnakes. So, I mean, they say they're there. I've never seen them. So what's left? I need to do all the trimming around the house and this little tree. This thing's seen better days. The bottom's green, the top's not. Looks like it's mostly dead up there. Poor thing. Hey, but it's living in Florida, so it's living the best life. All right, now up here, same thing. We got just nonsense, the whole fence line all the way around, even up into here. See, yeah, I'm telling you, the church is just like, put it in the fence line. So that is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and do all the trimming. We'll get on to the next one. We'll see how many we can knock out while we're here. Really, you can only fit a few of these crazy ones in a day, especially when you're filming, because it takes longer. Let's go ahead and get to it. All right, I'm watching those birds out there. Those birds are swooping in, boom, grabbing little lizards. And this is just crazy. I ended up seeing some rats back here while I was mowing. This lawn really came out looking pretty sharp. Now I know we can't do much with the fence line back there. Now, this one's really just about knocking the grass down and getting it to where they can manage it again. 'Cause I got a push mower, but I can tell you right now, there is no way they would have push mowed this. So we came in, saved them some money, had some fun. I'm in Florida. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I believe that if you say things, you can make them happen. I believe that if you set goals, you can make them happen. And I believe, and I know for a fact, I'm gonna cut lawns all around the world. This year, I'm taking a 10-state tour. Florida's gonna be one of them, so I'll be back and I'll let you guys know more in the future about where I'm gonna be and when I'm gonna be there. That way I can do a meetup in each state. If you guys do wanna meet up with me, I'm probably gonna need you guys' help. So stay tuned on the community page, because I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm coming to blah, blah, blah city. Let me know the best one. If I end up using the yard that you let me know about, I'll send you $100. So all that said, I'm gonna jump out of here. You guys have a good one. Thank you so much for watching. Remember that if you leave a comment, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It really helps boost it, push it out to more people, so YouTube knows you enjoy it. They'll put it to more people that'll enjoy it. You guys have a great day. Admit it, some of you guys would be way too nervous to even knock on a door that has a no trespassing sign. Hey man, I just want to let you know I'm all wrapped up. No problem, man. I think you let me work on the property today. You have a good one. Yeah, no problem, man. It's kind of weird talking to a camera. I mean, talking to you, but I mean, talking to a security camera.